Mitt Romney brings his message to Wisconsin, but it wasn't what Janesville needed to hear.
We're going to win Wisconsin. We're going to get the White House.
And Mitt Romney makes his own prediction for Wisconsin in November. Wisconsin hasn't elected a Republican presidential candidate since 1984, but Mitt Romney is hoping this is the year that changes. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Carlson. Eric has the night off. First tonight at 6, the campaign for the White House comes to Janesville. Political reporter Jessica.
It is my honor to still be the 45th governor of the great state of Wisconsin. And it's my honor to be on the stage with the man I hope is the 45th president of these United States.
After warning Mitt Romney last week that Wisconsin wouldn't be an easy take following the recall election, Governor Scott Walker introduced the former Massachusetts governor alongside Republican heavy hitters.
I think President Obama had just put this in his column. He just assumed from the very beginning Wisconsin was going to be his. But you know what? We're going to win Wisconsin. We're going to get the White House.
To get there, he drove home a message important to Janesville.
My priority is putting Americans back to work. That's job one.
Romney tied in energy resources and repealing the president's health care law to his job creation promise, saying Obama simply hasn't done enough.
Look, people are having a hard time. Those unemployment numbers understate the difficulty happening in this country. I wish the president would get out, talk to people. He'd understand just how out of touch he was when he said the private sector is doing fine. It is not. It needs help, and I'm going to get it for it.
So was it what residents and plant employees wanted to hear?
Just what I heard. Jobs, jobs, and more jobs.
I thought he did a great job of explaining his plan and whittling it down into a topic that even I can understand, so it was wonderful.
He said the 3 things he wants to do. You know, if he's anything like Walker, you know, coming in, and you just seen when Governor Walker took over, he came in and bada boom, bada bing, he did his thing.
Romney is counting on Walker's faithful following him through November, and the governor thinks it's possible.
And I think he said all the right things, and he's really listening to people. I think that's something that gives him an advantage over the president.
Walker also drove home that he thought Romney needed to come back to Wisconsin a lot before the election in order to win the state, saying voters here needed to see the candidate to make a choice. Romney also stopped in Dubuque and is finishing his day in the battleground state of Iowa in Davenport this evening.
It'll be interesting between now and November. All right, thanks, Jessica.